Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bragaton. Let's head
Hi.
down this way. The massive coppery bones encased under the ice seem to be part of the hips of a giant skeleton. Okay, looks like that's it. Right to the massive door. I'm gonna hold off on camping, even though it does feel like it's leading up to a boss fight. Do I know you? The noise. No. No. No more. This woman drags her fingers on the wall, cringing whenever her cracked nails scratch the stone. An acrid and pungent smell climbs up from the depths of this pit. Lumps of moss, frozen under a layer of slick and green slime, build up between the cut stones. This door is sealed shut. Let's go this way before we go the levered path. Oh, you see a whole bunch of bodies in here. Creepy. Ring of deflection.
Step lightly.
Good thing I'm freshly greased. I'll see what's ahead.
Okay, it looks like that might take us to the part of the ramparts we haven't explored yet, to the northeast.
Yeah.
Alright, that fight went very well.
Uh-huh.
Sure. I will walk unseen.
Let's go to camp so we can grab those camping supplies. Leave no supplies behind. Despite the icy sheen that covers these webs, their threads gently vibrate at the slightest disturbance. I guess we'll go up this way before we go outside.
Yeah.
Hovering over a skeleton half trapped in ice, a faint trace of essence lingers in the cold air of the cavern. Reach out to the essence. You let your soul envelop the essence. Memories spread in a thin mist under you, dim and torn, their scattered fragments floating like motes of dust in the twilight. You're walking into an oblong chamber. The stones of its underground walls glisten, still wet from the floodwaters. A hand clasps on your shoulder. You hear her whisper, "Arthrek, I don't want to look." The memory vanishes, and now all you see is a slab of stone. You're staring at it, just inches away from the wall. Your fingers trace circles on it, digging into the moss that clings on its weathered surface. You're not sure how long you've been touching it. Perhaps you've always been. A scream jolts you. Its echoes thunder throughout the halls. Your ears hurt, a pain that digs deep, burrowing into your head like a twisted dagger. You run. Others run. You don't know them. You can't remember them. But somehow, you take comfort in their presence. Yes, they'll help you with the pain. The noise. You'll kill it. The anger of the memory subsides. Now you're sitting down on steps carved on rock. Dozens of skeletons lie below, beneath frozen water. Their jaws hang open, silent. Yet, what's that? A low rumble, gargling, growing, deafening. You snap your head to the side in anguish and see it. The water, rushing down the halls, pushing in a torrent of white foam. You fall. Your mouth opens to shout, but your screams are muffled as it fills with water.
Huh?
Alright, so that guy was a prisoner over here, I'm willing to bet. He was drawing circles in the stone, much like the woman over here. And I guess after a certain point, they send them here to get killed. Just not sure why. Oh, okay, the gate opening is the scream. So are these guys about to fight us?
Sure.
I'm so glad I figured that out.
Lead.
Oh, so we're fighting ciphers as well. The darn psychic backlash, man. Alright, so our monk is more powerful than their monks. As long as I have him focus them and stun them, we'll stay in pretty good shape. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Now, in a one-on-one, Zawa does wreck the low-tide monks.
On your side.
That was annoying.
Right.
Is that it? Oh, hey, nice route upgraded. Awesome. Grant Shadowing Beyond once per rest. Which she already has a couple castings of, so that's cool. Oh, and that's all the upgrades. Even better. So superb. I don't remember if it was superb to start with. It was probably exceptional. Well, neat. So we've read that part. Nice Shroud was eventually returned to Durgan's battery by a young priestess of Weil, who received a vision of the mace's creation from his god. Vassal, the smith who had forged it, was a grown man and master smith at the battery, but he recognized the mace immediately. When he asked the priestess why she'd brought it back, the young woman said, "All things are found that they may be lost again. This is the wisdom of the obscured." With that, she departed.
Let's go.
Zawa. Mo.
Sure.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Let's take a peek inside these rooms real quick.
Light, flame, and sound.
I'll stay out of sight.
I guess the other question would be, were these people here voluntarily? Doesn't seem like it, since the door is locked.
Monks often live in solitude, but here, instead of growth, I sense unraveling.
Yeah, I can see that.
Who's there?
It is I, Donald. This door is sealed shut. For now.
Let's see what we got.
Let's speak to Francis before we do anything else. Tufts of downy gray hair spout from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have mostly fallen out. Jeez. And a musty odor hangs about him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you.
I see this man's mind, shattered, crumbling, even as we stand here.
I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends a hand in a gesture of apology. Then the fingers curl, and he draws it back. He squints, as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you. Rigid. Frozen. You cannot be Edith. No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the Tidebringer.
His eyes widen. No, I've come here to find something. A reliquary.
Do I imagine this? How can that be? The Abbey does not receive visitors.
I'm a special case.
I suppose it matters little. The Tidebringer will come one day, and the terrible cycle will continue. The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot. Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes, every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place, free to make new memories, to know who I am.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous, some. We live above for a time, devoted to Andra. Then we come here to forget it all, wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence. But not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The Rising.
That answers my previous question. You did not choose to be here.
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
Your order attacked me.
Few of us know friend from foe anymore. I may be the only one left who can still speak for us. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
There's not a lot left to forgive. They're all dead.
Oh, that's good. I ought to try that one next time I get nabbed.
What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Andra's Witness! That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state.
I beg to disagree. You guys roughed me up pretty good. He chuckles.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do. Prentice nods absently.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
Okay.
Keeping quiet.
Oh, not that much safer.
Enough! Moe!
I don't like this guy getting behind me like that. We'll take care of that with... I guess all of them. Zaw was holding the line over here by himself, so... In fact, he might be able to take these guys all out by himself. The funnel through the door to him, so...
Die!
I guess we'll see. Oh, let's go save him real quick. Well, didn't save him in time. Tried though. I couldn't teleport. Zawa would have soloed like half that fight by himself.
Huh?
-4 Constitution. Not the worst debuff for him. He should be on the front line anyway. Well shoot, since we already had to fight these guys, let's go in here and see what it's all about.
Have a look at this.
Let's see what we got.
Alright, we've read that description before. Same description as the pit in the Pool of the Anointed. Beyond the door, you catch glimpses of shapes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. This door appears to be barred from the inside. It does not budge. Another resounding success for Donald and the gang. You can unseal this door, it looks like. Must be on the far side.
I will walk unseen.
Should probably rest up for Durance's sake. Can't inspect that one either. It's interesting. I'll have to get closer to it. Okay, that door is sealed shut. Between red handprints, a clump of hair dangles from a stain of thick, coagulated blood. A turbulent murmur echoes faintly from the depths of this chasm. Alright, let's go ahead and rest up. Make sure endurance doesn't die on us. Different scenes of an ocean shoreline are carved into 4 stone panels, arranged almost haphazardly at different heights along a network of rails. Inspect the panels. The panels are affixed to a set of rails that curve and crisscross in patterns that remind you of seaweed. There are 4 depressions in the wall behind the rails, in which the panels look like they would fit. The panels show variously a barren shore, a city in flames, a flourishing city, and a tidal wave. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's flourishing city, flames, tidal wave, barren shore. But okay. Is this the correct order as well? So is it the fire, the flood, the tidal wave, and a flourishing city? I arrange the panels. It appears that any panel can be slid into any depression by following the network of rails. Move which panel into the first empty depression. It said the end first. So slide the panel of the city in flames, right? Is that right? Or is the barren shore the end? Let me look at it again. Alright, the end, the flood, the ebb, the beginning. I assume the barren shore would be the end. So the barren shore. Slide the panel of the barren shore. You grab the panel and slide it on the rails into the first available opening. Once the panel matches the recess on the wall, you gently press on it. It slides without resistance and locks into place. Alright, shoot. Don't look again, I can't remember. My cat's distracting me. Oh, the flood. The ebb in the beginning. Alright, do that one again. And then we'll slide the panel of the tidal wave. Same description, not going to read it again. Then the ebb, which I guess is the city in flames. And the panel of the flourishing city. Nope, that was wrong. Complete the sequence with the last panel, but will not settle into the final depression. Suddenly, the stone slabs begin to move on their own, revert to their original positions. Okay, so if I had to guess, it's a flourishing city. Then it's going to be the city in flames. Tidal wave. Barren shore. No? The end. The barren shore. The flood. See, that's what I'm not so sure about. I don't think that the flames would be the end. Oh, maybe flames. So flame. Sorry, that wouldn't be the ebb. So yeah, maybe it's flames, flood, and flourishing city. Same order that I put them in, just with one. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's so yeah, fire first, city in flames. Then it'll be the tidal wave to get rid of the destruction. It's the barren shore and the flourishing city. The remaining panels retract and lock into place. Behind the heavy stones, there is a metallic groan and then a steady whir. A small tile about waist high slides back. Beneath there is a carving. It shows an image of an ocean wave curled around a crescent moon. Form the sign of the tide on the hidden carving. Throw your hand as Kyoto had done and position it over the carving of the wave. Then, using your other hand, you trace the arc of the crescent with your index and little fingers. A heavy rumble stirs the ground. From all around you comes the sound of rushing water. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will continue this way. I would have figured this out in 2 tries, I think, had I not had this. This threw me off on my first guess. So I knew what ebb meant, but I thought maybe the flames destroying the city could be... Well, I guess I didn't do that the first time. Either way. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll walk across the magic water and see if we can't get Andra's Witness. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.